Minasan, ohayo gozaimasu. Welcome! This channel is for Japanese learners of English. Kyomo shadowing no lesson wo yatte ikimashou. Listen to today's real native conversation. Focus on the rhythm and shadow along. Practice daily to master tango, bunpao, hatsuan, and rhythm. Repeat and try again tomorrow if needed. Zeiki. Chenaru no toroku. Wo onegai shimasu. Okay, are you ready? Here we go.
Ever felt lost trying to check into a hotel abroad? It's all about knowing a few key phrases and understanding what's expected. And it's definitely easier than you might think.
Exactly. And that's why we're going to break down the whole check-in process for you, making it sound like a piece of cake. From the moment you walk into a hotel lobby to getting your room key, we've got you covered.
So first things first, what do you say to the front desk? And what's even the procedure?
Well, it's pretty straightforward. You typically say, hello, I'd like to check in, please.
Yeah.
Simple, right? Or if you have a reservation, I have a reservation on your name. And then be prepared with your passport and reservation details or booking confirmation.
Right, so reservation, passport, it's like a checklist. What about when it's prepaid? That sometimes throws me.
Good point. If your hotel stay is prepaid, you might hear the phrase advance payment. This just means that your payment was taken care of already.
Advance payment. That's a good one to remember. So what's the best way to ask? Is it possible to check in earlier?
You could try, can I check in now? Or is early check-in possible? They might say yes, they might say no, depending on room availability. But it is always worth asking.
I bet. And what about those times when you need to request something specific, like a room with a view?
You could say, I'd like a room with a view, if possible. Or, I requested a room with 2 beds with a bathtub. That way you're polite but clear with your ask.
Got it. Now, sometimes it's not always smooth sailing, right? What about if there's a problem, say your room isn't quite what you expected?
That's a very common scenario. You could say something like, I'm afraid this is not the room I requested. Be polite but direct, you know?
Yeah, and what if you'd like to change rooms?
Then you could ask, can I change to a non-smoking room? Or can I change to a room with 2 separate beds? Just make your request clear and calmly.
Makes total sense. And what if there's a problem with some item in the room, like, say, the AC is busted?
Then you'd say, the air conditioner is not working. Or, the toilet doesn't flush. It's important to be direct with what's not working.
Right. And what about when it comes to the end of your stay? What do you say when you check out?
Pretty simple. You can say, I'd like to check out, please, and hand over your room key. And don't forget to double-check your bill.
That is important. Any other useful phrases for checkout?
Here's the key. Or, if you have luggage to store after checking out, could you please keep my baggage until time? That's always a good one.
That is useful. Is there anything else to keep in mind for a smooth check-in or check-out process?
Yeah, it's really helpful to have your passport and booking confirmation handy, especially when traveling in a country where you don't speak the language. It really eases the process for both you and the hotel staff.
For sure. Being prepared can make the whole experience feel so much smoother.
Absolutely. And with a few of these phrases and some planning, checking into any hotel can feel effortless.
All right, we've finished today's lesson. How did you find it? 理解できない部分はありませんでしたか? Repeat and try again tomorrow if needed. Please let me know your kansa or request in the comments. ぜひ Chenaru no toroku wo onegai shimasu. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. See you next time. Bye-bye.